we've got a mess on our hands. Just unbelievable. We ended up in a situation, we got $600 billion invested in a war, 36,000 killed and wounded, and right now it looks as if we've lost our strategic sense on what we're doing. And fortunately, we're in the middle of a political campaign to select another administration to bring into office 300 or 400 or 500 key people who actually will shape foreign and defense policy going forward. Iraq, we can talk about. Very tough situation. The good news is Secretary Bob Gates has replaced Rumsfeld. Gates is a reasonable man, very experienced. He listens to people. He's got a sense of wisdom. He's got lifelong associations with Dr. Condi Rice. So now state is back empowered to begin dialogue, and we're starting to talk to the Iranians, the Turks, the Saudis, and others and trying to engage some regional solution. The fellows we got in the ground in Iraq are absolutely first rate. This General Dave Petraeus, who I've known since he was 25, possibly is the most talented person I ever met in my life. He makes the Army really uncomfortable. He's not like us. He looks like a movie star. He can jump over high hedges in a single bound. He has his doctorate from Princeton. He speaks multiple languages. He's charming. He likes being in the public eye. Remarkable leadership. And by the way, the ambassador is as good as he is, Ryan Crocker. Much more quiet, much less visible leadership, fluent in Arabic. 15 years in the region. We've got good leadership in Iraq. The armed forces have done, your men and women in uniform, by the way, over half of them who served in Iraq and Afghanistan are National Guard and reserves, without whom we would have unraveled already. And they came to the colors and they've done an unbelievable job. They are, in my judgment as a military historian, the most courageous, competent battle force we ever fielded, bar none. But they are not going to solve the problem of Iraq. It's going to be solved by the political dynamics and leadership of the Iraqis. And it's been a problem. So going forward, will we see provincial elections in October? Will there be a hydrocarbon law which assures the Sunni minority that dominated cruelly this country for 40 some odd years, arguably for 200 years? Will there be some way of sharing the wealth? Can they build a federal government with strong local security elements of the national police? The jury's out. I would argue that America is immensely safer today than it was pre-9/11. In terms of domestic organization, we created Department of Homeland Security, 180,000 people, 24 separate agencies of government. We tried to create a unified federal law enforcement system on our borders. We put a decent amount of energy and resources into it, $40 billion a year. The aviation system's gone from undefended completely to reasonably well organized. We've made some progress. Now, having said that, there is no question in my mind that we remain acutely vulnerable to terrorist strike, and that they're out there, they're implacable, and they will clearly, when they see a vulnerability, try and take advantage of it. One of the most intractable short-term problems, clearly North Korea. I mean, you and I look at a system where this country has murdered 2 million of their own people, for God's sakes. It's a place run by a sociopath. And we're not clear how he thinks and how he arrives at decisions. And the economy is imploding in place. And he's got a 1 million-man army which is malnourished, and nuclear weapons and chemical weapons and biological agents and missile systems that can threaten the Japanese, the South Koreans, the Chinese, the Russians, U.S. military forces. It's a very unstable and dangerous situation. I think this is one of the few areas where policy's been pretty darn sound. Mostly we now have six-power talks, engagement with the North Koreans, Chinese economic support in terms of fuel, U.S., South Korean, Japanese have now, of course, cut off their aid, trying to keep this from going unstable in the coming years. Then we've got other things. Castro's going to die. I'm sure of it. It was an astonishing statement. I went down and spent 12 hours with Raul and Fidel Castro and came back and tried to debrief. He's locked in 1959. Arguably, our policy is locked in 1961. I said, well, when he goes, we're not going to have been engaged with these 45-year-olds. I said, well, go. Come on. People have been telling us for years he's going to die. I think he's going to die. And I've been warning people, if we're not careful, what will happen is we'll end up with 500,000 refugees at sea. And they won't run for it just for a boom box and a used car and Wendy's. They'll run for it for freedom. Because they'll say there's little likelihood of this system turning into a law-based democracy, an opportunity for me and my family. And I fear lots of them will run for it, which would be a problem for Cuba and for the surrounding states. Mr. Chavez, we have no policy toward Venezuela, except don't publicly be insulting to President Chavez. I was sent down to deal with him during the Clinton administration. They said, you're a paratrooper, you go down and deal with the guy. He's probably the first Venezuelan politician that cared about the Venezuelan people in 100 years. He was elected correctly by mass popular vote. The problem is he doesn't know what he's doing. And so he's turned against the Colombians, the oil industry, the Catholic Church, the Americans, as he finds it impossible. He's temporarily, I would argue, buoyed up by the price of oil. But if that fails, if oil goes back to $85 a barrel, he'll be in immediate jeopardy. We got to sort out what to do with Mr. Chavez in Venezuela. And then finally, we got this problem with the Iranians, which is going to be a very troublesome one. They're going nuclear. All this intel does or does not say they're going nuclear. They are going nuclear, and it's not all that difficult to do. If you've got a second-tier university physics lab, you can do nuclear devices. The only hard part about it is developing fissile material. If somebody sells you or gives you 40 kilograms of HEU, you can probably do it in a year or so. But at some point, we should expect the Iranians are going to be a nuclear power in the coming 5 years, let's say. And the problem is they won't be safer because of it, and they're convinced they will be.